like this one, which is, what would you give up to get Serge Ibaka? Let me see if I can show that one from Blake
Hey, there you go.
Potash. That's tough. That is. I feel like I'm on the spot. I feel like I just put myself on the spot by putting that up there because I'm absolutely confounded. Certainly not max money, and it worries me that he didn't quite progress this year as much as I might have liked him to in an ideal utopian world. But he is hitting that pick and pop shot, and that is huge for them, and that's huge for the development of a power forward. And he's certainly displayed enough defensive talent to be really good going forward. So if I was giving him a contract today, maybe, I don't know, 9 million, 10 million a year. Does that sound about right? I can't think in terms of players.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, let's do it this way. He's got one more year on his contract, and then he has a qualifying offer. So basically, like you could get him in 2014. What's he going to be worth in 2 years? I think is more in like the $15 million range. I really think that he is going. I mean, he's going to, as you say, he's making that shot. He's going to be probably a defensive player of the year candidate. Like you think of like Nene is worth 13, and that's like a decent contract. It's hard for me to imagine that Ibaka is not going to be in that range once he gets a couple more years of seasoning. And I don't know. I think he's gonna warrant a huge contract because I think his role with the Thunder is gonna increase as he continues to get better. And when you do that on a really good team, then you get paid.
Well, as long as we're talking about the Thunder a lot, what do you think Harden gets on the open market? I think he should get max. No,
max. Not even a question.
And in fact, Are they keeping him on the bench as a sneaky program to drive down his price? Is that part of the Thunder plan? I would.
I would be doing anything I could. I would like put something in his food just to slow him down a little bit for like months at a time when you're still winning. Because like this guy, I mean, he showed it last night. His peak talent is pretty phenomenal. And as I said, like it's a legitimate question between him and Westbrook. And to me, Westbrook is like clearly a franchise. He's the guy who can carry you to a playoff season by himself. I think that Harden, in 2 years when he's up for that, people are going to be very happy to offer him the max. If nothing else, than to force the Thunder's hand. I mean, you can't tell me that San Antonio or one of these teams that's going to have some money in a few years wouldn't love to just kill the Thunder by offering him a max deal. Dallas, someone like that.
That's my favorite Walt Whitman poem too. To force the Thunder's hand. That's always really connected with me on a few levels. And
I am the pick and roll dribble, and I am also the swing pass.
I always hated how he didn't rhyme poetry. Does that make me a Philistine? That always bothered me about Walt Whitman. Just rhyme it. Come on, anybody can do that.